I love section 137 because it demonstrates the continuing revelation aspect to Joseph's prophetic calling, that he is learning things as the Lord is revealing them. And he has this great vision where he sees the celestial kingdom, but he's had this vision before, right? In 1832, he and Sidney Rigdon see the great and glorious, they even call it the vision, which is now Doctrine and Covenants section 76. Yet here in the temple, as the Kirtland Temple is being completed, Joseph and Oliver are going to have another vision of the celestial kingdom. Only this time it's going to be much more personal and much more powerful because of who Joseph sees there. In Doctrine and Covenants section 137, verse 5, I saw Father Adam and Abraham. You can tell he's seeing a vision of the future celestial kingdom because he goes on to say, and my father and my mother, well, both of them they're currently alive at that time that he's receiving this. But the part that stops Joseph in his tracks is my brother Alvin that has long since slept. Now, Alvin's death is a huge tragedy. Alvin is the oldest brother in the family. Alvin is the one who is doing the most to help try to work their way out of the poverty that they're in. And shortly after Joseph has his visitation with Moroni, only 2 months later, Alvin dies. As Joseph says here in verse 6, and marveled how it was that he had obtained an inheritance in that kingdom, seeing that he had departed this life before the Lord had set his hand to gather Israel a second time, and had not been baptized for the remission of sins. Joseph has already learned through Doctrine and Covenants section 76 that you have to be baptized to go to the celestial kingdom. And so when Joseph sees his brother in the celestial kingdom, it seems like it's almost electrifying. It is, to me, one of the greatest insights, not only into the revelation God has for us, but into Joseph's character, how happy he is to see that Alvin's there.
I love it.
I love the plan, because the plan is for all of us, and it's a loving plan. I mean, not a single person is left out, not even Alvin. I think so many times we look at the plan and we think that there's holes. I'm amazed at how the Lord has included all